Ka Skul Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya JNV badan Shillong Mukhla West Janti Hills District kabade ka way na pedeng ki arpu artali ki skul hapo ka jala Meghalaya kabala yo jing ithu na kasor kar pedeng bandong kum kanong Lamkhmat halor ban Pyntreikam ka National Education Policy arhajar arpo bat kani ka JNV Mukhla kan Lamkhmat ya ka West Janti Hills District kabadon yalai tali ki block kan thup ka lasken that lasken bat amaram block kani ka skul kala yoru ya ka jingkershan pisa lengba ka skim Pradhan Mantri Schools for Rising India na ka bentaban pinbit pinbyang ya ki jingdan kam kat kum ka jingkwa kani ka policy knang baki skul hapo West Jantia kinla ban yo jingerap ne jinghikai naka halor ka National Education Policy namar baka thong jong kahi ka long ban kentiu ya ka jingnang jing start basalon sar haki palpa nong snong kari India Habaya kran baduk principal ka skul JNV Mukhla UN Kumar hene kasngi kabare ru kasngi baki kan mau burom me kajing dap lais nam pura kane ka policy uya thu ba kum ka skul JNV ka bala Pyntreikam me kane ka policy ushamba kaya rap bat penkeman bahai ki khna skul kum ju ki kimi ki kpa namar baki khna ki poi shisha shaka thong baki angnun Habaya de bakaru kom Pyntreikam me kane ka policy ha kane ka skul uong ba ki da persyang bandit benya ya kajing la jengki khna skul Knang ban la ban pen poye ki shaka thong bat kasap bagidon. Uya thu ba kila da ban pen bej ru ek jaka balong pedeng na ka banta ki skul ba pher bakin wan shim banta bat yo jing shai halor ka NEP bat ru ban ya sam kelyang ya ki jing nang jing tep na mar le si ki e badon haji NV ki we ki skul kim don bat ki e bam don haji NV ha ki we pat ki skul ki don. Ini ken thup lahabaya day bat ki infrastructure facilities sport bat ki we. Kumta na kalyang principal ukan tu ya ki skul ba pher ban ya terelang bat ban pen sngoru ya ki jingerap bagi dan kam.
First of all, thank you very much for your presence in that you all came here to my school for this press conference on 3rd anniversary of National Education Policy 2020. I welcome you all to this press conference. Actually, as you know that our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi will inaugurate the second Akhil Bharatiya Shiksha Samagam, which is coinciding with the 3rd anniversary of National Education Policy 2020 on 29th July 2023 at ITPO Pragati Maidan, New Delhi. So in this, we are also celebrating the 3rd anniversary of National Education Policy 2020. Here first I will brief about the National Education Policy, what we are doing and what we have achieved. Then I will take your questions also. First, the vision of NEP, as you all know that it is to transform India into a vibrant knowledge society and global knowledge superpower through broad-based, flexible, multidisciplinary education by developing 21st century skills among students. Major highlights of NEP 2020 are there will be universalization of education from preschool to secondary level with 100% GER in school education by 2030. NEP 2020 will bring 20 million out of school children back into the mainstream. NEP will be implementing 5+3+3+4 curriculum with 12 years of schooling and 3 years of preschooling instead of 10+2 system that we are having presently. Emphasis will be on foundational literacy and numeracy, that is FLN. No rigid separation between academic streams and extracurricular streams will be there, and setting up of gender inclusion fund will also be there. Special education zones have already been formed, and teaching up to at least grade 5 will be in mother tongue or regional language. Assessment reforms with 360-degree holistic report card tracking students' progress for achieving learning outcomes as per the identified competencies. This NEP will focus on the identification of potential and the development of at least one competency in a student. GER in higher education to be raised to 50% by 2035. 35 million seats to be added in higher education, and higher education curriculum to have flexibility of subject. There will be academic bank of credit, multiple entry and exit system will be there, National Research Foundation will be there, light but tight regulation of higher education, single regulator with 4 separate verticals for different functions will be there. Curricular reforms to integrate 21st century skills, mathematical thinking and scientific temper development will be there. Now I want to tell you the major achievements of NEP 2020. First is PM School for Rising India, that is PM Sri School, Pradhan Mantri Schools for Rising India. It is a centrally sponsored scheme intended to prepare schools of excellence. Our school, that is Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya Mukhla, West Jaintia Hill, has also been selected for this scheme, PM Sri Schools. And under this scheme, this school will be established as an exemplar school in the district. And the scheme is proposed to be implemented over a period of 5 years with effective from this 2022-23 to 26-27. A total of 6,448 schools across 30 states or union territories or institutions, that is Kendriya Vidyalayas and Navodaya Vidyalayas, will be covered in the first phase. I want to inform you that 317 Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalayas have already been selected for this PM Sri scheme. So it's a very proud moment for all of us, and I want to tell you that we are belonging to this West Jaintia Hill district, Meghalaya, and we the 14 elementary schools and 8 senior secondary schools of Meghalaya state have also been selected for this PM Sri scheme. Then second achievement is Nipun Bharat. Nipun Bharat National Mission on Foundational Literacy and Numeracy. And the third one is Vidya Pravesh. Vidya Pravesh, through this NCERT has developed a 3-month play-based school preparation module for grade 1st named Vidya Pravesh. Then another achievement is National Curriculum Framework for Foundational Stage. I think already all of you have seen the National Curriculum Framework for Foundational Stage. Jadui Pitara, it is already have been developed by NCERT for creative teaching, for effective teaching learning process. Parak will be there, performance assessment, review and analysis of knowledge for holistic development, because this NEP is focusing more on holistic development. So there will be a great reform in the assessment pattern. We are shifting from summative assessment to formative assessment. There will be continuous assessment of the student, and students will be assessed not only by the school teachers but also by their classmates, their hostel mates, their parents, their teachers as well. Then next achievement is NDR. NDR means the National Digital Education Architecture. The vision of NDR is to create a unifying national digital infrastructure to energize and catalyze the education ecosystem. Then next is PM eVidya. Under PM eVidya, Diksha, that is digital infrastructure for knowledge sharing as one nation, one digital platform for education, which is a storehouse of over 3.17 lakh e-content and 6,600 energized textbooks in 36 languages. You can see the example of one textbook. Swam Prava TV channel is also there. Radio, community radio broadcasting. You can see this is the teacher energized resource manual, which is already prepared by NCERT, and we are giving it to teachers and students so as to focus on more creative teaching. Integrated teacher education program is also there. National professional standard for teachers is a statement of quality and defines competencies of teachers at different stages level and performance appraisal based on those competencies. The guiding document has been developed through extensive consultation with stakeholders, field level research and due deliberations. Skill development focus will also be there. New India literacy program is there. Vidyanjali portal is there. National mission for mentoring is there. As far as skill development is concerned, integration of vocational education with general education will be there. Convergence and integration of skills across disciplines, technology-enabled learning, entrepreneurship and life skills, teacher training and professional development, integration of vocational education in general education, as I already told you. Then next is about curriculum structure. I think all of you are aware of this Agnipath scheme in alignment with the norms set by the University Grant Commission and adhering to the guidelines of the National Credit Framework, National Skill Qualification Framework. As per the mandate under National Education Policy 2020, the Union Cabinet introduced the Agnipath scheme, which is intended to bring about a transformation in the armed forces. As far as higher education is concerned, initiative for learner-centric education is there. National Credit Framework is there. National Higher Education Qualification Framework is there. Curriculum and Credit Framework will be there. Regulation on academic bank of credit. A student who is very poor and cannot continue his or her study, he can drop after 1 year and can go for any job, can earn some money, and after 1 or 2 years he or she may come again to join to continue his study in one university or maybe in another university as per the suitability of that candidate. Minimum standards and procedures for award of PhD degree will be there, and then promotion of Indian language in education. Already 22 languages, content development in 22 languages is in progress, and already it is being developed. Digital learning and leveraging technology, focus will be on technology. Then academic research and internalization. Then I want to tell you about development. The development of student as per NEP will be based on Panch Kosha Vikas. Panch Kosha Vikas means five-fold development. Five-fold development means the child is a whole being with Panch Kosas or 5 seats. These 5 layers are: number 1, Annamaya Kosh, means physical layer, physical development. Second one is Pranamaya Kosh, that is life force energy layer. Third one is Manomaya Kosh, that is mind layer is there, mind development, brain development will be there. And Vijnana Maya Kosha, that is intellectual layer. And last one is Anand Maya Kosh, that is inner self. So you can see, with the help of this principle, we can ensure the 360 degree development of the student. 360 degree development not only in academic area but also in other areas, so as to make a student a fruitful or suitable citizen for the society and for the nation building. Then I want to tell you something about the stage design or curriculum design. As far as the foundational stage is concerned, foundational stage means children of class age 3 to 8. Children start schooling in the foundational stage. The design is based on the principle of early childhood care and education, that is ECCE. ECCE ideally consists of flexible, multifaceted, multi-level, play-based, activity-based and inquiry-based learning comprising of alphabets, languages, numbers, counting, colors, shapes, indoor and outdoor play, puzzles and logical thinking, problem solving, drawing, painting and other visual art, craft, drama, puppetry, music and movement and so on. So this will be there in the foundational stage. The curricular structure for foundational stage is divided into domains that are closely linked to the development domain of the child: physical development, socio-emotional ethical development, cognitive development, language and literacy development, and aesthetic and cultural development. This is about foundational stage. Then we come to preparatory stage. Preparatory stage is for 3 years, which includes grade 3, 4 and 5. The preparatory stage will comprise 3 years of education, building on the play, discovery and activity based, pedagogical and curricular style of foundational stage, but also gradually beginning to incorporate textbook as well as aspects of more formal classroom learning. curricular structure for preparatory stage is divided into language, mathematics, art, physical education, and the world around us. The world around us is an interdisciplinary area that encourages exploration and understanding of both the natural world and the social world. Now we come to this middle stage. Middle stage comprises grade 6, 7 and 8, and the middle stage will comprise 3 years of education building on the pedagogical and curricular style of the preparatory stage, but with the introduction of subject teachers for learning and discussion of the more abstract concept in each subject. The curricular structure for middle stage is it includes science. Science will be included in the middle stage as curricular structure, the study of the natural world, and the social science will also be there, the study of the human world, and student get exposure to vocational education. Then secondary stage, which is an important stage. Secondary stage means class 9, 10, 11 and 12. Class 9 and 10 will have essential courses. Actually, in secondary stage, 4 years of multidisciplinary study. 4 years means class 9, class 10, class 11, class 12. These 4 years multidisciplinary study, students will be offered a range of courses. A range of courses will be offered to a student. Number 1, essential course for class 9 and 10. Essential courses which all students must take. And then second is choice based courses for class 11 and 12. Vocational education, arts and sports, which will be an integral part of the curriculum in secondary stage. The design of the curriculum for 9 and 10, that is 16 essential courses across 2 years of grade 9 and 10, 8 in class 9 and 8 in class 10. In this way, 16 essential courses a children or a student has to pass. These 16 essential courses includes humanities, that includes languages, mathematics and computing, vocational education, physical education, arts, social science, science and interdisciplinary areas gives the necessary breadth of the understanding and capacities for the student. So, 2 essential courses is from the curricular areas for grade 10 certification. Once again I want to tell you the essential courses: humanities, mathematics and computing, vocational education, physical education, art education, social science, science, interdisciplinary areas. Then for class 11 and 12, there will be 16 choice based courses. 16 choice based courses, 8 for 11 and 8 for class 12. 16 choice based courses in class 11 and 12 has curricular areas. 8 curricular areas will be there in class 11 and 8 curricular areas will be there in class 12. In class 11, for example, we take one curricular area out of 8. First is humanities. In this, there will be discipline like language, literature and philosophy. 4 courses within each discipline. 4 courses within each discipline. Second curricular area is social science, which includes history, geography, political science, psychology, economics, sociology. And for curricular area science, the disciplines are physics, chemistry, biology. For mathematics and computing, disciplines are mathematics, computer science, business, mathematics. For curricular areas arts, music, dance, theatre, sculpture, painting, film appreciation, script writing, set design. Similarly, for vocational education, sports and interdisciplinary areas will be there. So that NEP 2020 is going to serve students and each and every citizen of the India in a broader manner. So it's a very good policy. We should encourage each and every child to come to school and to have his or her choice based education as per his or her capability. Now I want to tell you slightly about curricular and pedagogical structure. With emphasis on ECCE, that is early childhood care and education, the 10 plus 2 structure of the school curricula is to be replaced by 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4 curricular structure, which I already told you. And 3 to 8, first is 5 years, 3 to 8, and then next 3 years 8 to 11, next 3 years 11 to 14, and last 4 years 14 to 18 years respectively. In this way, this pedagogical structure will get replaced. At present we are having 10 plus 2 system, but now it will be 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4, and development of 21st century skills will be there. Assessment reforms, already I told you, there will be a shift for a summative assessment to regular and formative assessment, because it is the need of the day. We cannot say that a child who is getting 95% or 99% in a final board exam is or will do very well in his or her future. So to develop different competencies in a child, we have to focus on regular assessment. So now the summative assessment is going to replaced by regular and formative assessment, which is more competency based. Regular and formative assessment is more competency based, promotes learning and development, and tests higher order skills such as analysis, critical thinking, and conceptual clarity. Board exams for class 10 and 12 will be continued. Board exams for grade 10 and 12 will be continued, but be reformed to eliminate the need for taking coaching classes. So commercialization will be reduced. Board exams will be redesigned to encourage holistic development and will also be made easier by testing core capacities or competencies. All students will be allowed to take board exams on up to 2 occasions during any given school year, one main examination and one for improvement if desired. All students will take school examination in grades 3, 5 and 8, which will be conducted by the appropriate authority. So this was the assessment. That's all from my side. If you have any query, you may please ask. Your question is very much genuine, and thank you for your question. Sir, I want to tell you that our chairman is DC sir, DC of West Jaintia district. So we are directly connected to district administration, and we are in regular contact with the DSEO, School Education Office. We are regularly telling them what we are doing here and what we want to do in future. And as far as the contribution or collaboration with other schools is concerned, we have already made a hubs of learning. Hubs of learning is there, which is already set by CBSE. In hubs of learning, different group of schools will be attached with our school, and if they are having any less infrastructure in terms of laboratories and other areas, they can send their student to our student, and our teachers are going to other schools also. Our teachers are going to other schools also to tell them how to motivate students for one or the other innovative task or areas. So we are helping other schools also under hubs of learning. So we are exchanging the resources, we are giving them the chance to come here. Our students are also going to visit the nearby schools so as to make aware the facilities available there, because some facilities may be there which are not available here, and some facilities available here may not be there. So under this hubs of learning, we are exchanging our teachers, we are exchanging resources so as to make our students, our whole students, not only the students of Navodaya. Navodaya is a pace setter institute, so we under pace setting scheme also we are going to visit the nearby schools, and our students are going to visit other nearby schools, and they are taking benefit of the infrastructure available there, and their students are coming here to use the facilities available here, not only in academic but also in other areas, in sports also. other students from other schools are coming here in our playground and they are playing with our students. So it's a very good we can say initiative under hubs of learning. We can exchange the resources. So in this way we are cooperating with other schools, and other schools are in touch with us. Yes, sir. Difficulties in implementing NEP 2022 student is concerned, I should say that students are enjoying it, because yesterday we had a program in our school on creativity based learning, teaching learning. You see, right from class 6 to 12, all students participated very nicely and freely, and they have given very good ideas in terms of research, in terms of project. So sir, as per my opinion and being head of this school, I find that students are not facing any difficulty while going through this change from earlier policy to this national education policy, because it is very much learner centered, student centered. So students are not finding any difficulty, they are enjoying it, they want it really, because students are so much stressed nowadays. As far as the parents are concerned, everybody, each and every parent want that his child or her child should be a doctor or engineer. But NEP says that the capability or the potential of the student has to be identified at earlier stage, and accordingly the aim of the student should be fixed, and accordingly the student can do better in not only in this medical field or engineering field, other all fields are also there. So they are making their future bright. They are this NEP 2020 making each and every student skillful. So if a student is skillful and well developed in terms of skills, he will be a job creator. Then students now not in a tension that after passing graduation or after passing post graduation he or she will have any job or not. This is not the tension of the student now, because this NEP 2020 is giving everything. Skill development is there. A student can create a job. So this NEP 2020 students, as per my opinion, students are not facing much difficulties. If any 0.1% difficulty is there, our teachers are doing hard work. They are training, they are giving facilitation to students, and you see the teaching is becoming more interesting nowadays. As per NEP, if activity based learning will be there in the classroom, student will enjoy, sir. So as per my opinion and as per my teacher's opinion, and as far as this whole NEP 2020 is concerned, students are not facing any difficulty. Students are enjoying it, sir. Thank you.